Chapter 6. The first day that was truly mine. My middle school was in a small town over 10 kilometers from home. To get there, I had to walk several kilometers over a mountain pass just to reach the bus stop, and then take a 20-minute bus ride to school. But before the new term began, I made up my mind. I wouldn't take the bus. I'd ride a bike instead, save money, and have the freedom to go whenever I wanted. My parents didn't oppose it. They only said I had to learn to ride before school started. At just the right time, across from our house, at the village's green drying yard, a group of kids were practicing on their parents' bikes, little feet strapped into pedals, pushing awkwardly, yet with pure joy. I couldn't resist and begged my father to lend me his bike. When he agreed, I nearly jumped for joy, but tried to keep my cool, not wanting him to see my excitement. During dinner, all I could think about was the bike. The food lost its taste. I picked at it quietly, stealing glances at my mother. She seemed to read my mind. "I know what you're thinking. You're not even paying attention to your food," she said. I blushed, lowered my head, and stayed silent. My mother always saw right through me, and this time was no different. After everyone finished eating, I quietly asked my father for the key to the bike shed. The moment I held it, excitement flared like fire inside me. I sneaked to a corner out of his view and couldn't help jumping up and down. That entire afternoon, I barely left the bike. I copied the other kids, one foot on the pedal, the other pushing off the ground. I didn't have the strength yet, and the wheels barely moved. I fell a few times, mud smearing my hand to the face, but I refused to give up. Finally, after 2 hours, I pedaled a few meters. The bike wobbled dangerously, and I slammed my foot down to stop. My heart pounded as if it would burst out of my chest. Sweat glittered on my face in the sunlight, like tiny flecks of gold. I couldn't stop smiling, not feeling tired at all. By 3 o'clock, the sun began to the westward, and shadows crept over the houses in the valley. The kids carried their bikes down from the yard. I knew it was the time for me to go too. I was smaller than most kids, and carrying the bike up hundreds of steps left me gasping for breath. The downhill was even scarier. Step by step, I pushed the bike, terrified of losing control. The back wheel clattered against each step, almost throwing me off balance several times. My arms shook, teeth clenched, and I kept repeating in my head, "Don't fall, don't fall." When I finally got the bike to flat ground, I collapsed, exhausted and trembling. After a few more practice sessions, I finally mastered riding. My father somehow got me a woman's bike, purple, sleek, and with an elegant slanted frame and a small wire basket in front that gleamed in the sunlight. It leaned quietly against the wall, as if waiting for me. I jumped with excitement, barely touching the ground with my toes from the tiny black seat. On the first day of school, I couldn't wait. I pushed my beloved bike behind my father, walking down the winding mountain road. Usually, kids would speed down this road with a whoosh, daring and fearless. Every time I saw it, my heart would leap, and I imagined terrible things. Falling, getting hurt, my family worried. But this time, I wasn't afraid. I walked, gently tapping the brakes, arms tense, feeling the bike's pull, leaning back instinctively to control the speed. My father and I chatted casually, about school, about life. Laughing and talking, the bus stop slowly came into view. The windy Alford Road stretched ahead into unknown places. My father told me he'd ride first, and I should follow. I took a deep breath, planted my foot on the pedal, and pushed. The bike wobbled. I held my breath, pedaled harder, and gradually it steadied. I remember what an older kid once told me when learning to ride. Always look ahead. I kept that in mind. I looked forward, wind roaring past my ears, hands gripping the handlebars tight. My body felt tight, almost like flying. For the first time, I felt pure freedom. After Ashley left, I had felt an emptiness inside me, but this bike, it was mine, truly mine. I adored it, checking on it, touching it, polishing it whenever I could. Every glance made my heart warm. If you are interested in my stories, please subscribe to my channel.